does it take to be a brand that remains steadfast through the ebbs and flows of Singapore's national identity? While many parts of our society have transformed, some may even say unraveled in the wake of the new normal, NTUC FairPrice has been a constant ally, a reliable provider, and a beacon of resilience in the face of uncertainty. The hysteria from the COVID pandemic is nothing like what Group CEO Seah Peng has witnessed in his years of being a battle-tested leader and a Singaporean politician.
I remember that day very clearly, 7 February, what happened in the supermarkets in Hong Kong and how the customers, the reactions and the behavior. The crowd that was building up surged manifold, and obviously, stocks were flying off the shelves. We had to make sure our supply lines were all ready to handle this surge in demand. So I'm glad that my team rallied around all of us. We needed all hands on deck. All hands on deck, and the hands came from all over. Within the group, those who were working at the headquarters went down to the stores, some went down to the warehouse to help, everyone, which I'm very heartened. Union leaders also chipped in. I think this is the overwhelming support that we are all in this together.
Established in 1973, NTUC FairPrice was founded on a social mission to moderate the day-to-day cost of living for Singaporeans. Mr. Seah, who began his career in NTUC in 1996, became CEO in 2001. He steered FairPrice's transformation from a single-format retailer with an annual turnover of less than 1 billion into a multi-format retailer with an annual turnover of more than 4 billion today. Mr. Seah is the group's CEO of NTUC Group, which comprises NTUC FairPrice, NTUC Food Fair, Kopitiam and Link, and NTUC Enterprise, with combined assets amounting to about 50.46 billion and a total staff strength of over 20,000 employees, a colossal journey even for a seasoned leader.
He would be one who tries to persuade rather than to dictate. In that sense, not one who thinks that he knows everything and then gives an order, but he encourages his subordinates to come up with the ideas, the solutions.
Under Mr. Seah, Singapore's largest retailer expanded to over 570 touchpoints and has diversified into multiple formats to remain relevant.
Together, we formed a bold, innovative alliance, converting our petrol station convenience stores to Cheers or the larger FairPrice Express format. Our partnership goes beyond business to doing our part for the less fortunate in society. Peng sets an example of not just being a good businessman, but doing good with business in Singapore.
With the rise of e-commerce, Mr. Seah led the brand's digital transformation. Its online store and mobile app were upgraded to provide a more robust shopping experience, while its distribution center at Joo Koon was automated to optimize manpower and boost productivity.
The FairPrice digital transformation has provided us with real-time data as well as shopper and consumer insights. This has allowed us to accelerate the deployment of our innovation plans, at the same time enhance our brand experiences of FairPrice shoppers, ensuring availability of our brands across all the retail formats of FairPrice.
NTUC FairPrice also works closely with small local suppliers to boost their businesses and ease challenges in cash flow through its SME Supplier Support and Development Program. With investments over 11 million since 2012, the program has benefited more than 470 local suppliers.
Sometimes when you go and see the big companies, they don't even give you a chance, but FairPrice gives us a chance. And so when we first started supplying, then that's how I met with Kian Peng. You can see that they're not just interested in just the business, but they're interested to make sure that the community is taken care of.
Striking a balance between profit generation and fulfilling a social mission requires fine balancing for an enterprise that is intertwined in the lives of Singapore's heartlanders. The latter takes precedence these days as Singaporeans grapple with COVID-19. In the thick of the circuit breaker, the company further enhanced its e-commerce infrastructure and trained about 150 staff to become skilled pickers and packers in the warehouse. This increased online capacity by 30%. Consistent with its social mission, Fair Price Groups works hard to cultivate a nurturing and inclusive workplace for its close to 13,000 employees from diverse backgrounds.
Peng is very visionary. He's always thinking about how we need to future-proof FairPrice and how we should extend beyond our ecosystem. He also trusts us a lot, and therefore with that comes a lot of empowerment. And most importantly, he cares. And I think the caring extends really from the heart, where he feels deeply for people. And he will always reach out to check in to see how you're actually doing as a person and not just on the business front.
The road towards the end of this pandemic may be cloudy and filled with uncertainty. But this leader's empathy, deliberate calm, and authenticity has the power to unite people into taking that brave first step towards recovery.
We cannot rest, we cannot stay stagnant, and therefore I think we need to keep our ears really to the ground, know what our customers are telling us, continue to engage them, know what their likes and dislikes, and where we can, in fact, we always try to stay just half a step ahead and continue to be relevant.